with that, don't forget to be kind, and please, please play this game. There's no way you got to this point and haven't thought to yourself at least once, you know, this is pretty cool. I should like to check this out. Like, do that. Do that. Play games, period. Find your game, play it, enjoy it. If enjoying games is a thing that you can do. And if not, then don't do that, because, you know, you don't gotta, you know. Here's the thing, right? Just because a bunch of people like a thing doesn't mean you also have to like it. Now, me personally, I am always looking for things that people put a lot of weight into, you know, things that people seem to give a lot of praise, regardless of whether I think I personally enjoy it, just because, I don't know, like, as an artist, I am always intrigued by art, by other people's art, and by the kind of art that people enjoy, right? So if somebody gives something really high praise, I put it on the list, I'm going to try it at some point, you know? I'm going to watch it at some point, I'm going to play it at some point, because I want to know. Here's the thing, though, right? Ultimately, just because something's really good, and just because you might be able to partake in something and acknowledge that it's really good, and you can feel that it's really good, doesn't mean you enjoy it, you know? Doesn't mean you got to like it. There's plenty of things that people really seem to enjoy that I'm just like, yeah, I get that. It's not my cup of tea, you know? I can remark on the quality of a game like Skyrim. I can see exactly why people like it so much, why it was such a big deal, right? But I could never get into it long enough to get anywhere in it, you know? I just couldn't. It wasn't my vibe. And vice versa. You can really like something, and other people are just not, may just not share in that, share that feeling, you know, and that's okay. As long as we're all not, like, remarking on the quality of a thing in an effort to pull other people down, you know? In an effort to say, oh, you like this thing that I think is, like, bad or not very good, that says something about you as a person. I feel like that's what happens a lot, you know? It's never just, I didn't really like this thing. It's always, I didn't like this thing. And if you do like it, you're also the scum of the earth. This thing is garbage, you're a garbage eater. You're a little trash puppy, and you like to dig through the garbage and make a mess. And it's like, no. No. If you don't like something, it's just not your thing, you know? Man, nowadays too, especially, jeez. Nowadays, it's like, something can't just be disliked. It's gotta be like, people gotta pick it apart and be like, this thing is bad. This thing is bad on every level. And the people who like this thing are bad. The people who made this thing are bad. It's always because something's like got an agenda now, or something's trying to modernize or whatever, or, oh man, something I've been seeing recently, you know, it's always like, oh, stupid freaking Xbox players, stupid freaking PS5 players thinking they got all the best games. We've got the best games over here on this other console that is just also fine. And it's like, you know, and half the time, it's like, no, I like things that come out on all the consoles. Because it's like, yeah, I don't have an Xbox. I have PlayStation 5. I don't have an Xbox. PlayStation 5 usually has the exclusives that I'm interested in. But guess what? If I want to play a game that's an Xbox exclusive, I still can, and I still will, and I'll still also enjoy that. Because I have a PC. So it's like, you're not bad because you like a certain console. You're not bad because you like a certain game. Even if you like something that is objectively bad. One, it's okay to be like, yeah, no, this thing is not very high quality. But it's okay to love it. I love plenty of things that are like bad quality. I got, you know, I own Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban for the GameCube. Is it a very good game? No. Are there multiple levels of like why why it's maybe not the best thing, you know? Whether it's because of what it is, who made it, the quality of the game itself. Sure, you could argue there's multiple levels here, right? Do I enjoy it? Yeah. That's why I own it. I've owned it for a while. I played it through multiple times. It's fun. I like it. I like the music. I like running around Hogwarts. It's cool. At the same time, I was not interested in Hogwarts Legacy at all, right? I didn't play that at all. I had no urge to play that at all. And that's probably on a technical level a higher quality game that would give generally the same experience and vibes that Prisoner of Azkaban was also going for. But you know what? I would personally play Prisoner of Azkaban 9 times out of 10. And I fully admit that that's strange and that I'm a little weird for that. But it's just true. I'm okay with that. Like what you like. Enjoy it. It's your thing, you know, it's your experience. And nobody else's feelings can like take that away, you know? It's hard. I have to remind myself. I'm not saying that's easy to remember. I have to remind myself that sometimes. Sometimes when I partake in something, or listen to a song that I really like, or play a thing that I really like, or read a thing I really like, or watch a movie I really like, I'll remember the bad things I've heard people say about it, you know? And that can kind of bog you down a little bit. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like the only thing that matters in your enjoyment is whether or not you're enjoying it. So don't let other people bring you down, because people honestly do seem like that's what they want to do. Certainly, if you've ever heard me mention something that you enjoyed and mentioned its quality of any kind, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad about the thing they like. I just like to think about things. I like to think about games. I like to talk about the design of them and what I think is successful and what I think could use work and what I think is I try to look at things objectively in that sense, you know? But, you know, ultimately, if I ever mention something, you really not enjoying something and you really liked it, that's fine. I made a 6-hour review trashing on Final Fantasy 16. But you know what? If you like Final Fantasy 16, good on you. I wish I could like it as much as you did, you know? Teach their own.